Oh, suspension's so bad. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's gonna be really good because I've brought a guest along in the form of Steve. You might be wondering, who is Steve? This is Steve. I've got a new bike. Here she is. It's a 2002 CR250 with over 1,000 hours on it. Don't know where it's from, but if you come here, the best part, it's called Steve. And it's got all of the mods and cons. We've got logos, we've got graphics, we've got the camo going on, tyres. It's got a throttle, it's got a front brake which is red and really wobbly. I've noticed that the kickstart's putting a big odd scratch on the exhaust, but it's got everything on it that I need to go out, ride some laps, and hopefully have a really sick day. So I picked the bike up yesterday from Doc Wob. Basically, we're in April now, and I've decided to sign up and race the Fox Hills VMX DN in September, and there's quite a few fast guys, so I thought, do you know what, instead of borrowing a bike like most people do, or like I have done in the past, I thought I'm gonna go get myself a Steve, and yeah, we're gonna strip this thing, we're gonna do it up, and it's gonna be looking the nuts. By the time the event comes around in 5 months' time, you won't be able to recognize Steve at all. But I thought before we do that, before we strip it, before we get it in bits, let's bring it up the track and yeah, take it for a spin. I guess we should see if it starts, because I've literally picked the bike up from Doc Wob yesterday, driven it down. I've basically got this rule that if it's a 10mm bolt, it can hurt you, so I checked all of the 10mm. Some of them were loose, so I'm glad I checked them. I ran my hands around the spokes. I did the old like schoolboy check. It's got a front brake, so now we need to see if it starts. Yeah, so Wobbs has sold me this bike that it's a first kick machine, so I don't believe him, but... Oh! Oh! Bit of oil, we love a bit of oil. The exhaust. That is actually horrendous. What have I done? How am I going to be able to hold on to that? I can't hold on to it sat still, it vibrates so much. I'm not sure whether that's... I think the engine mounts are tight, so that must be like the crank or something. The crank's obviously really loose, but it is 21 years old. This thing's 21 years old. It's not that bad considering. Tell you what, I'm just gonna ride up and down. I'm gonna go ride up and down here quick just to make sure that like it moves and like the brakes work and stuff before I get kitted up. Hey look, I'll come back by you. I want to show you how good the rear brake is. I'll put all my weight on the rear brake. That's all my weight. That's not genuine Honda. That's definitely some cheap thing. I probably haven't done this the best way. You probably meant to completely drain the fuel and like check stuff and jet it and all of that, but I didn't have time. Got to make the vlog. So I don't know. I'll get kitted up, go take it for a few laps, and hopefully I don't die. Go on, let's see. Do a run through here quick then. Okay. No pressure. Don't cock it up. Quite good. She's actually getting alright. Slake aircraft. Yep, they're goggles.
They match your hoodie actually.
My hoodie. Oh, my new hoodie. See this? See in the back? See in the back? Look.
Yeah.
Ride fast, take chances. Oh, she almost looped it! Oh my god. Anyway, back to this. Ride fast, take chances hoodie. New 114 merch, really discreet. 114. Might sell it. Think it looks quite cool. Got it made for fun. My mate Dora did it, Dora the Explorer. Shout out to Poland. Yeah, available soon I'd say. Check store 114, store line thing. I'll do it that way because the camera is store line thing 114.com. Link down there. Buy some stuff so I can afford to finish this bike build. Pretty much. That's how I'm paying for it. If I don't sell things like this, I can't finish Steve. And I want to finish Steve.
Go fund Steve.
Go fund Steve. That's like probably £1,000 worth of carbon fibre, like when they bought it.
Yes, Steve.
Go on, Steve. Right, let's take Steve for a few laps. If it can run for a few laps. Oh, I'm so tired. It's like it won't clear out, it's just like and the shock, I tried wheeling through the whoops that lap. It just like goes bang, but
There's the vibration.
bit of fuel spilling. Oh, it runs, it does jumps. I can tell the power's there, it just needs to be jetted right and the power valve's not set up. Apparently a big problem on the 02, 03, 04, whatever bikes is they've got some electronic Ricky Carmichael valve, it says. RC, but yeah, Ricky Carmichael valve. And apparently they're quite hard to set up and they can make the bike feel really slow, so hopefully we can get that fixed, get it working good. Because at the minute it's slower than like it's slower than the pit bike at the corners. It gets going a bit at the top, but then just like kind of, it's just not clearing out. Oh yeah, look. Literally pure oil. I'm no mechanic, but I think that means that it could be going. Does that mean it just needs to be rode more? Combination of no brakes, no clutch and really bad suspension makes it hard to come into it, but I'll do it right this time.
How's the bike, mate?
How does it seem? Does it seem good?
Sounds
Well,
good.
I've learned pretty quickly that it's got absolutely no power. So yeah, first thing I've noticed at the gate, just don't know if it's the power valve thing or whatever it is, or whether it's running really rich. It's a bit oily, but it's just got no power. So I've come to a little section which is normally quite hard on the 150. Like sometimes when it's dry I can triple this step up thing to there. I want to see if this bike's got what it takes to just step on, and I've done the step on already, but I've been a bit too scared to then try and double because the shock's so soft. If I case it, I won't die, but it just won't feel good. So I want to see if the bike's actually got enough power. I reckon if I like rev the titties off of it in the air, titties is child friendly, isn't it?
Titties, yeah.
Yeah, like tits sounds more aggressive than titties. Like titties is more like friendly, isn't it? Yeah. If I rev the titties off of it in the air and then pull up and huck that, like on my 150 it's quite hard, but my 150's got way more power and better suspension than this. Yeah, I'll just give it a go. I'll see. I might take like a little run in. I just don't want to case it because it's like actually quite a heavy impact, but let's see if the 21-year-old bike that's running like a turd has got enough power to clear a 15-foot gap. Yes! 15-foot gap. Do you hear it in the air? Like when I revved it in the air, it actually like cleared out and revved up. I don't know why it won't rev up on track. I know YouTube's got loads of experts and stuff like that, so if anyone can give me any tips on how to get this running a bit better, anyone that's owned like a... Oh, I'm out of breath. I think the model year runs from 02 to 07, so anyone out there that's owned an 02 to 07 CR250R, give me some tips. Like I need all the advice I can get, because at the minute, I got a race for the Poto in 5 months. I'm not like... I won't stay in the same postcode as him on this thing, so I need all the tips I can get, so leave a couple comments please. So that's a good little engine test. So we know that the engine is still really crap. So I got an idea, let's test the suspension through the rollers. I'll try and like wheelie through the rollers, because I think the shock's going to be that bad it's just going to like kick me or spit me sideways or just really hurt. So we'll go up to the rollers and I'll just go in 4th gear flat out first time and see what happens, yeah? We've done a suspension test too. It's like riding a... I feel like I'm on a waterbed with handlebars. Just kind of like riding my way through. But that last time I got a bit out of rhythm and like it's a bit, if my back end catches I'm a little bit scared, but I've just got to keep the back wheel down. So now I've thought of a combination of speed, well not speed but power and suspension, and we're going to try and do the line on the other side of the whoops and see if I can do the, it's probably like 60 or 70, 69 feet double, but I've got to get a different rhythm. I've got to go kind of double, but if I go double, I don't think I'm going to get enough speed because the bike's not going to power. So I need to manual a bit, double, get in this transition here and send off into the sunset that isn't setting yet.
Yo.
Oh my god, I told myself if I didn't get a perfect run that I wouldn't send it, and I got a really bad run and still sent it and kind of cased it, but it wasn't too bad. I'll try and get it a bit better. Jed changed the angle, maybe go down by the landing in case I case it so you can see me and the bike explode. That brake works now a bit, yeah. That's a bonus.
Sick.
That went a lot better than expected. I even
Yeah.
don't know if you saw that, Jed, but I even found time for a huge stunt.
We saw that.
Right, tell what I'm going to do, because I don't want to ride this thing too much in case I completely trash it or wreck myself. Before you wreck yourself. No.
Check yourself.
Yeah. That's quite a long jump. I bet this is all quite good with the zoom lens, isn't it?
I'm enjoying it.
Anyone else notice, like, look, so like, make me far away. Yeah, now make me close. That's quite good, isn't it? When were they released? Is that new technology? Right, let's now get a non-zoom. We'll stick the GoPro on. I'm going to go do a couple laps.
Oh, what?
And then, and I'll go do a couple laps with the GoPro on, and that way we can go take a lap time and compare it to some GoPro footage of when I was here on the 150, because I don't actually know a lap time. I know it's like either 130 or 140 something. It's a shame when I have my other bike, because then I could do like a lap time challenge against myself, like we did with Bateson, and I'd have to buy myself dinner.
Where is Dan?
Dan was meant to be here today doing wall rides on the pit bike, wasn't he?
I was promised backflips.
I was promised backflips from Bateson. Backflip Bateson has bailed on us. Right, let's go stick the GoPro on then. Let's go shred this bike! Got all of the toys here today, and worst of all, so while I've come in and strapped the GoPro on, I've actually got a clutch now too. I've tightened the clutch by doing this up, so that's good news. I can actually give it a bit of yacht out of the turns now, so right, last thing before this bike gets fully stripped and made way better is to take you on a couple laps on the goey. First kick. I can't see a thing because of where this GoPro is. Right, let's go spin a couple complete laps and hopefully not die on this old rickety, rackety, vibrating beast. Oh, I'm vibrating already. Oh, it's running so bad. Woo! Right, it's quite a big jump, bit scary. We're all good. Into the rough. Got it! Woo! So much better with the track! Oh, I missed a turn. So bumpy. Let's get a run up. Outside. Right. Put it away. Oh, suspension's so bad. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I cased it by a tiny bit and almost died. To do, I'm knackered. Oh, hi Jed. Oh, it's horrendous. Like when I'm coming into a corner, obviously I want to look there, but I've got this whole like bit where I can't see, so I'm like kind of like, if I'm coming towards you Jed, I'm trying to like almost turn like that, or I'm riding like this so I can see. It's really off-putting. Steve's alright, isn't he? Yeah. He could be running better. We've got a lot of work to do. Like I'm now like kind of going through in my head. It like, I think beforehand, I just kind of thought, oh, I'll buy a bike, make the motor better, tune the suspension, and then we're good to go. But it's pretty much like, I'd say more than 50% of the parts probably need changing. And it's going to be expensive. And it's going to be hard because I've never done anything like this, but I'm going to get some good help. Doc Wob's going to help me out with parts. Archie Church, one of the Royal Church family members, is going to help me out with a lot of the work that I'm obviously not going to be able to do. I can't strip an engine or anything, but I'm going to get hands-on. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to bring Steve back to life, resuscitate Steve. Loads of them, bit of tongue to mouth. Mouth to mouth? Yeah, mouth to mouth. A bit of heart palpitations, pumps, bit of mouth to mouth. But yeah, I think that went well. Steve's a little bit underpowered. The graphics aren't the best, but I did probably a good 30 minutes worth of riding today. Nothing went wrong, nothing fell off. And considering this bike's not even been started in years, and it literally started at first kick, rode around the track. The only thing I really checked was the water. I probably should have checked the oil, but I didn't know how because there's not like an eye thing. But Steve, what can we say? Instead of showing you like what it is now and then the finished product, I actually want to show like one for myself. Like I want to do a bit of stuff. Like I want to learn what it takes to strip a bike down and get it going again. So we're going to show you stripping it down. We'll go and meet Arch, get stuff painted, get some parts from Doc Wob. We'll do all of that stuff. And yeah, ideal goal is August, late August. I think it's mid-late August, something like that. We're going to be racing at Fox Hills. It's going to be at least 10,000 people there watching. It's going to be a really good weekend. But for now, until then, really hope you liked the video. Kind of wish that it would have sounded a bit better because it sounds a bit flat. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Visit store114.com because this gear is now out along with 18 other colorways. There's 9 youth colorways. Troy have really smashed it on this spring launch. And that's only the GP range. We've got loads of SE Pro and stuff like that coming soon as well. But if you're going to buy it from anywhere, buy it from store 114 because 100% of the profits go towards Steve. GoFundMe.com/Steve.